Hey people, how you doing? My name is Luis Gonzalez. My company's name is Big Lou Antique and Rare Treasures. Wanted to share a little bit of kind of some tips selling on eBay. I'm right now fixing up a few of my descriptions and certain things that I gotta pay attention to. I have like a lot of listings up. So every day I continue, checking stuff that I can, fix up or anything I'm missing out of a description. It's very important for you to get your description right. I've had actually this week someone they bought a $600 watch. I described it to the T, the size, uh, to the point where you couldn't complain about anything about the watch. So the buyer decided to say that the watch was too heavy. So that's not a reason for me to refund them at all. I mean, you always want to make sure that you make the customer happy, but when they just buying stuff from you and then they want to return it because maybe they didn't like the size or they did read the size but then they didn't really know and they wanted to see it in person, you're gonna win automatically. Number one thing for you to make sure that you don't lose a return is to make sure you describe it to the T, size, any scratches, take pictures. Pictures are so important. You make sure you get all the angles. Any flaws, you want to write it down because as long as it's down and you put it on the description, there's no way they can return it. What you would do, what I do is, if a customer is trying to return something and I don't want to do it, I decline it. I write back to the customer and let them know. I described it to the T. I make sure that I do it, professionally. I don't get upset. It's just more of a professional answer, and I just go and let them know. Listen, you can't return the item, not because if it weighs too much, that'll make no sense. Especially that the watch didn't even weigh. It was just one of those things they didn't really know what to write. So what you do is you go and call eBay right away. And you let them know, you don't want to you don't want the item returned, and you want to decline it, and you just want to call just to make sure you let them know because you want to fill them out to see what they feel about it, and the person was just like, yeah, that'll make no sense. Uh, yeah, you gotta and try to say that it was maybe fake, which is another thing. Take pictures of your items and make sure if there's any markings, take pictures of them, but they don't try to say that it might be fake. My business, I don't sell anything fake. Everything's authentic. Um, and again, if I feel that it's something that I can take back, if it makes sense, then I'll do it. Sometimes I do. I don't always say no. I don't get upset. It's not about the money. It's about your business. Always remember that. So, you treat it as a business, and at the same time, sometimes if something makes sense and the customer's being nice and maybe they say something that makes sense, then fine. It could just be maybe some gentleman brought the watch for his wife or whatever. It didn't fit her, or it could just be something, and you're like, okay, no problem. But when it's something ridiculous, where they just returning for something ridiculous, don't do it. You can definitely beat that battle and make sure that like I said, describe everything, take pictures, and you're gonna be good. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. I've had a lot of people write to me and ask me they're trying to do their own business when it comes to reselling items, and I give them advice and what to do, and you have to really, really, really be disciplined and do everything right. Don't do anything lazy. Let's just say that. Just make sure you look at everything. The picture's a little blurry. Take it again. Look at the watch really good. Put it in light. See if you see anything off. Even when it comes, let's say, to watches, the glass, if you can reflect it to a light where it's gonna go and beam to the glass where they can see the scratches, for then you could describe it. So just little tips I want to share with you. I think this will be helpful if you're beginning with eBay. So just, if you have any questions, please get back to me. You can ask me any questions. I'll answer them as good as possible. Please check out my website. Uh, well, not my website, but Etsy, which is www.biglou Antiques Rare Treasures. Okay, check it out, and hopefully you like everything I have. And if you have any questions, I'm willing to help. I'm over here just trying to share knowledge and all my experiences with people. So hopefully this will help. Have a good night.